Hey gang, today I'm back at Captiva, Florida, beautiful South Seas Resort. My good friend Captain Ozzie Fischer's taking me fishing. Whatever you do, don't touch that dial. It's gonna be off the hook. I don't think Ozzie and I could have picked a windier day to fish. Probably blowing 20 out of the east, maybe a little more than 20.
20 is being kind.
It's a little breezy today, but the protected waters down here, Pine Island Sound area, we can get away with some of that.
I don't know if the fish will bite, but
Yeah.
we're going fishing.
We're going fishing.
You should have been here yesterday.
We just started fishing today, and the you should have been here yesterday line already came out.
Yeah.
Oh. You saw it jump.
I'm on too.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Doubled up for breakfast.
It feels like a trout. There we go.
Pretty fish, too.
I got a massive snook.
I got a trout, a nice trout, though.
Not very often trout's bigger than your snook.
No, but
It's a good trout.
that's the way to open. It's a really nice trout.
Start off with a double.
Yeah, really nice.
Should have been
trout.
here today.
Yeah, right. Look at that.
Nice
Big old yellow mouth. Pretty trout. Wow.
Like I said, today we're going to kind of target these trout more. That's just the way our fishery's been this spring. We haven't had a lot of redfish. We've had to target snook and trout, but we've really been getting some nice trout.
I guess so. The trout fish, look at that. That's a really nice trout to open right there, huh?
See, my hands aren't as big as
Well,
Mike Anderson's.
I didn't know if you had it yet. I was trying to give you some slack.
There we go. Nice little double.
Yeah, that's a nice double.
Trout's bigger than the snook.
I absolutely love coming down here fishing with Ozzie. We knew we were going to have really windy conditions. I'm sure you can hear the wind. But he's so good. He's been doing this so long as a guide here on the west coast of Florida that being able to adapt to the changing conditions is really key. You know, there's a lot of things in the spring here in Florida that you can go do. Kingfish on the beach, and you know, there's places you can go run, but when it's really windy, you know, having the local knowledge to just be able to get here, find some potholes, catch some fish, makes such a big difference. Ozzie's just floating a pilchard that they caught this morning under a cork right into these potholes.
And I use a float basically because these potholes are a depression, but around it it's turtle grass. So basically I just use it to keep it out of the grass if it floats over it. You're on.
Fish on, huh? Oh yeah.
The best fisherman on the boat hooked him, Rodney.
Oh, Rodney the rod holder. Swimming at me like a trout.
A little snook.
But it's not. Even in the wind, Ozzie gets it done. First 3 baits in the water. We got a couple of snook and a really nice trout already. Circle hook. Do the least amount of damage to the fish. Nice fish, Ozzie. Oh boy. Again, on a day you wouldn't think you could even get out here and catch fish, catching fish right off of Jump Street. Just can't beat it. Hey gang, this week's tip of the week, I want to introduce you to one of my favorite baits on the market, the MirrOlure Mirrodine. You know, today, fishing with Ozzie, a lot of times I come down here to Captiva and fish with Ozzie, and we throw artificials. We throw MirrOlure marsh minnows or little johns or MirrOlure Mirrodines, depending on the weather. Today it would have been a little tough to do. We had really, really high winds, which had kicked a lot of grass up on the flat. So it's a little hard to throw artificials, hard to throw plugs, so we went with the live pilchards. But if you're having trouble finding live pilchards, the MirrOlure Mirrodine is a great bait because it looks just like a pilchard. I mean, that's the reason the great people at MirrOlure designed this bait. It comes in some great sizes. There's a MirrOlure Mirrodine, there's a MirrOlure Mini Dean, and there's a MirrOlure XL. There's also a MirrOlure Mirrodine Heavy. The heavy one has the same sink rate as the 52M series. So if you're going to fish in some deep canals, things like that, the heavy is the way you want to go. If you're going to fish the flats, what you're always trying to do when you're using artificials is match the hatch. So if you're on a flat where there's a bunch of little bitty baits, obviously you're going to throw the MirrOlure Mini, the Mini Dean. If you're on a flat that's holding regular size bait, the MirrOlure Mirrodine regular is the perfect size. And if you're on a flat or you're fishing the beach, maybe an area where you're going to have some bigger baits, then the Mirrodine XL is the way to go. This is a fantastic bait, especially for beginners. If you can't find some white bait, as we call them, some pilchards, check out the MirrOlure Mirrodine from MirrOlure. You won't be disappointed. It's a great, great bait.
There we go.
Oh!
Had the snooky. Oh. That was one thing nice about these potholes.
Captain Mike with a gaff.
You know, you can catch snook or trout, even sometimes redfish in every one of them.
Yeah.
You know, see, it's not just one fish. You can catch multiple fish.
There's a lot of
different
fish.
Species.
There's a lot of fish in this pothole right here.
Almost tempted to chum, but.
Now look at that guy.
Want me to go put you on that boat?
That guy's a gamer right there.
That guy's.
That's 20 knot winds and a technical poling skiff. Wow. I noticed you nose hooked yours.
I do.
Is there a reason that you nose hook? Because I like to hook mine in the armpit.
I'll tell you why I do that.
I got mine hooked in the armpit, right under the pec fin.
Here's why I hook them in the nose. When you reel them in, pulls them straight, and it gives you another shot at hooking a fish.
Okay. Listen, he's Ozzie Fischer. I don't know what else to tell you. Uh-oh, fish on. We got a double, we got a double.
There you go, Michael.
A little just into that little
That's a good one.
color change just past the pothole there
Yeah.
before the next pothole. Sure feels like a good one. Oh, look at that bull bay rod all bent over, dog. Dude, your trout are really healthy, dude.
That's a nice trout.
That's a really nice trout, dude. Jeez. I mean, we'd be limited out.
Yeah.
We've been on the water for an hour.
Nice trout.
Really nice. Hey, that's good stuff, dog. Woo! Big trout. You gotta like it. Circle hook, simple game. Real Animals Tackle Box, brought to you by CCA Florida, the CCA Star Tournament, and FishBrain, the app for fishermen. In today's Real Animals Tackle Box, Captain Ozzie and I are using 7-foot 2-inch, 15-pound medium fast-action Real Animals Signature Series spinning rods by Bull Bay Rods,
We're using Quantum PTS Smoke 30 spinning reels with 10-pound Spiderwire Ultracast Invisibraid and 25-pound Berkeley Prospect fluorocarbon lead. We're using 2/0 Nautilus Light circle hooks with live pilchards for bait. Real Animals Tackle Box is brought to you by Quantum, the real choice for the real animals. MirrOlure, the record setters. Engel Coolers, the first, the best, your last. Bull Bay Rods, combined with original Fuji guides for a difference you can feel. Spiderwire, nothing gets away. Ray Marine, go hunting underwater. Dorado Boats, built to last a lifetime. Real Animals Tackle Box, brought to you by CCA Florida, the CCA Star Tournament, and Fishbrain, the app for fishermen.
We started the morning, you know, it's a really, really breezy April day here on Pine Island Sound, and we're fishing on a South Seas resort with Captain Ozzie Fischer, and we started in the inside of the sound fishing some potholes, got some beautiful trout, a couple nice snook. It's really been spectacular, and we were actually headed, we ran the beach from the north and kind of came south here because it's a lot calmer on the beach with this powerful east wind. And Ozzie just kind of got a wild hair to stop here on the rocks and see if we could catch a big old snook. So we'll see if on this incoming tide we can't catch a pig here off the rocks with the Ozman.
Fish on.
Bird flew right into your line.
A little snook.
A little snooker. Oh, well, I just chummed one for you.
Little snooky. You can tell he just moved out here because he's still dark, not real white.
No. They move to that sandy bottom. They get
They get a lot whiter.
Yeah, they get really silver on the back.
Little guy. Like I said, we've had a bunch of these around. Mama's somewhere.
Always looking for mama.
All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, go someplace else.
How many years have you been guiding now? I know I've asked you this before, but
I've been
we've been filming together for years.
I've been guiding full time for 20 years.
20 years.
But I worked privately for a family for 2 years before that. But as with my own business, 20 years. I started in 1996.
And then I think that one of the neatest stories is your dad used to guide here out of the resort.
He did. My dad started it in 1972 and came down here. In fact, this spot we're fishing, my dad's name is Doug Fischer. You can pretty much call this the Doug Fischer hole. My dad made a living right here. And I owe pretty much everything to him. I mean, he always had time to, you know, as busy as he was, you know, I was fortunate we lived on Captiva. He'd do 2 charters and still take me and my brother fishing afterwards.
That's cool.
And yeah, I mean, that's a lot of energy to have.
Look at the mess he made.
Yeah, right? Yeah, right. But he always had time to do it. And, you know, he's probably one of the most booked charter captains in the state of Florida. But to still have time to take your kids fishing afterwards and make time for family, and that's a lot.
Oh, and a fish.
And a fish. What do you know? Oh, that was a big trout. That was a big trout.
Was it a big trout? It sure looked like a good fish, too. Oh, nicer snook, a little bit. Oh yeah, a little nicer fish here.
Here comes the wolfback.
Oh.
Nice little snook there,
Yeah,
26,
nice.
27 incher.
Yeah.
You know, great, come out here and use real light tackle.
Yeah.
You know, just a light rod. And honestly, I could have just as much fun doing this as I can going out and targeting just a big fish.
I agree.
People ask me
well,
all
I
the
think
time.
that's the key to inshore fishing is to not overdo your tackle.
Oh yeah.
To make it fun.
I get people asking me all the time, I mean, you don't like fishing, catching tarpon? I'm like, me personally, I hate catching tarpon. I love guiding for tarpon, but for me to pull on a tarpon, I've caught so many, it just doesn't do anything for me. I have just as much fun in going and using light tackle, catching snook and trout, and just, I guess you get older, you get a little perspective on things. They're nice. That's a nice snook, 30-inch fish.
Yeah, nice snook, Oz.
That's a 30-incher.
It wasn't quite that light.
No.
It wasn't quite that light on my drag. I was like, I think this is a good fish.
Yeah,
there you go.
I might be doing the Billy Nobles.
It's a slot fish, maybe?
Credit, probably 28, 29.
Yeah, it looks like a slot fish.
Back in the day with Billy, this would be 15 pounds.
Next to you, Billy. Nice snook.
Nice snook.
Nice fish.
Boy. Another fish. Another fish, Oz.
Yeah, they kind of.
Right there in that middle.
Yeah, that's actually pretty shallow sand up there. With this tide's getting up, they like pushing up there.
Oh, a little guy.
Well, you just went from one spectrum to the other.
Yeah, I did. He's little. He thinks.
It's actually not.
Did
he eat it? Oh, I pulled away from him.
Get out of there.
Oh man.
Get out of there.
He tried to.
Not on your life. Get out of there.
Wow. Good work there, Mr. Anderson.
Woo. I am not about to feed the porpoises if I can help it.
They don't normally take them off the hook, but that one tried to take it off.
That one tried to take it right off the hook. That is a very, very smart animal, the porpoise. We've had, if you've watched episodes in the past, we've had trouble with porpoises before, coming in and eating the snook as we let them go. Now this one's here circling the boat. Let this little one go on the other side of the boat. And keep it away from those porpoises, you know, that's part of the problem when you're dealing with Mother Nature. Them porpoises get dialed in and come and take the fish right off. That one tried to take it right off the hook. That's crazy.
They're teaching their young to do it now.
Oh, of course they are, yeah. It's a free meal. It's crazy.
Closed captioning brought to you by Gator Ford. Real Animals Hook It and Cook It, brought to you by Rumfish Grill at the Guy Harvey Outpost.
I'm at the Rumfish Grill on St. Pete Beach. Chef Aaron, what are we cooking today?
We're going to do some snapper. We're going to saute that, do a quick braise with some grape tomatoes and fennel, kind of a Mediterranean feel to it.
Ooh, sounds great.
This snapper is going to get seared. We want to get a little bit of color on the skin side.
So skin side down.
Yep. All right, the idea is we're going to flip this over now that it's gotten some color on it.
It's not your first time.
No. So we'll do that. We can get away with that. Now we're going to do some fennel. This jalapeno cinnamon stick, fennel seeds, bay leaf. And here we have some thyme and some mint, some basil, a little grape tomato, whole pieces of lemon. And we're going to finish this with a little bit of fish stock. And then we'll add our olive oil, some white wine, capers, banana peppers.
So many flavors.
Olive oil. And let this come together and we're all finished.
TV doesn't do this justice because the smells are absolutely driving me crazy. Well done, Chef.
Thank you so much.
Nice work, nice work. For this recipe and more, go to our website.
Real Animals Hook It and Cook It, brought to you by Rumfish Grill at the Guy Harvey Outpost.
Oh, pull the
That was
hook.
probably, I think, a 40-incher.
Pull.
I've never lost a small fish. Fish on.
Come on, buddy.
Here, let me loosen this up.
I'm gonna say, get him in before the porpoise gets him. Hey, this spot's been good to us. A couple of slot fish.
Try to get him unhooked fast before the dolphin gets here.
I don't see him anywhere right now. It looks like you're clean. You threw that like it was a grenade, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
That thing's up. They're getting shallower and
they
shallower.
are shallow. They wonder
Here
why.
he comes. Here he comes.
He is too.
He's looking at it. I don't think he's going to grab it. He's just watching it. You learn. No, he's not going to grab it. He's just watching you.
I disagree.
No, maybe.
Oh, he's got it.
Pull it, pull it.
That's crazy, dude. He's actually, look at, the porpoise just took my snook. That's unbelievable. He's got it in his mouth.
You got him hooked?
Yep. Yeah, I do.
Unbelievable.
That's unreal. At least I kept one occupied so you could do your thing.
Yeah, I got a little better fish.
God, that's frustrating right there, Oz.
It's,
wow.
you know.
Broke off.
One thing is they want to go catch one on their own,
Oh, yeah,
but when they do that,
yeah, that's not good. Nothing good about that. It's a good fish.
yeah, nice fish.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, wow, good fish. Got
Almost-
a back. Got a back on it, huh?
Yeah, nice 27, 28,
Nice fish. Come here, Betsy.
probably 28.
Come here.
That's slot size fish.
Yep, sure is. Another one. Again, we're on Ozzie's little fish.
That's a fat one there.
Yeah, really big belly.
Almost 30,
Look at the back. Back is solid.
close to 30.
Pretty fish, huh? Captain Ozzie, as always. What a great day, you know. And I wasn't sure this morning it was going to happen because the wind was really howling this morning. It started to come down a little bit, but you know, simple game. We kept it simple, pothole to pothole.
Yeah.
Put together a good morning.
We did. You know, I kind of told you over the phone when you came down, you asked me about the wind. I said, I think we can put it together, but we're just going to change our tactics to go real light tackle, target trout and some small snook, and we got 2 30-inch snook. I mean, that's a good day.
You bet, you bet. Always,
Yeah, it's my
always
pleasure,
good,
man.
my friend. Beautiful resort here, South Seas Resort. Captain Ozzie Fischer, one of the best on the West Coast. We certainly hope you enjoyed this week's episode as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. I'm Captain Michael Anderson, reminding you that whatever you do, don't let your kid be the one that got away.